Working at Yeezy Gap is gonna be hell. Kanye just released a new clothing line inspired by the homeless. It's just dumped in large black garbage bags. Okay, before we start, I have to admit that I know the name Kanye West, but not much more. If I was forced to write down everything that I know about Kanye, I would have a hard time filling up a post it note. So, he has a new clothing line called Yeezy. It looks like jeans, shirts, hoodies, pretty normal stuff, and it's going to be sold at the Gap. The store display is amazing. Giant black garbage bags packed full. That's it. Apparently, you have to dig through the bags to find what you're looking for. Nothing is folded neat and nothing is on hangers. I kind of like where this is heading. So he claims this was inspired by the homeless. That's still funny. The comment section of this story is where I was just dying. Apparently, not only are all of the clothes in just piles and bags, but the staff won't help you find sizes. It's like a crappy yard sale or a homeless camp. You dig through this giant pile and just toss aside stuff you don't want. Now, my first thought was a guerrilla marketing campaign, or he was just trolling with a social experiment. It reminded me of Trading Places. Do you remember that movie? It was about a few ultra-rich stockbrokers who made a bet they could take a homeless guy and teach him to be rich and work the stock market as good as anyone else. It had Eddie Murphy when he was extremely funny, and Dan Aykroyd and a few other celebrities that you probably would recognize. I don't think you need a spoiler alert on a 39-year-old movie, but it was a social experiment to see what rich assholes could make regular people do. So this must be some kind of social experiment to see if people would dig through garbage to buy overpriced t-shirts. So this must be some kind of social experiment to see if people would dig through garbage to buy overpriced t-shirts. Of course they will. People are stupid. But the story just goes a little bit deeper. Kanye used to work at the Gap in his younger days, and he hated it. He wrote a song about how much he hated it. One of the comments says, quote, Kanye has a whole song about how much he hated working at the Gap. Why would he make Gap employees' lives harder? Why? Because he can. It's funny. And now making people's lives harder is just entertainment for him. Why not? When you have that much money, you can only buy so many shiny things, and then you get bored. Listen, I'm all for it. I love the entire concept. It's pure capitalism. You offer a product and see who jumps for it, or in this case, digs for it, in a garbage bag. Is this another sign of the end of civilized society? Nah, not even close. This is just a rich asshole having fun at others' expense. If you think this is offensive, then don't buy it and move on. But his Instagram account is just filled with people that are offended. That's probably part of the joke, you idiots. I hope he makes a few more million from these people. If they are that easily manipulated, he deserves to take their money.